factors that contributed to why I left. Why I left. And guys, when I saw that, it kind of demotivated me. Alright, so hey guys, welcome back to the channel, guys. It's your girl, Anisabel Rose God. Thanks to the new subscribers, thanks to the returning subscribers, and if you're new, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, guys. Thanks to all the love that I've been receiving so far. So good, I appreciate it, guys. Big thumbs up to everybody who has supported the channel. Yeah, guys, so as you can see in the title below, guys, that's what I'm going to be talking about, giving just a couple of factors that contributed to why I left. Why I left. You understand, guys? And, this video could, be pertaining to, other stuff that I could be talking about. But in particular, I'm going to be speaking about my job that I had. Yeah, guys, back when I was in Jamaica. Yeah, guys, so in 2018, just to backtrack, not 2018, sorry, in 2008, why 2018, I'm minding about me, I said 2018. That ever happened to you guys? Yeah, but let me get into it. Sure. 2008, I just finished high school, yeah, and I said I wouldn't go to sixth form. I would sit out, me didn't want to sit out, just say have a little feel of what it feels like to be at home, no school for those, unwind and all of that. So I sat out 1 year seminar, go no sixth form, no lower six, nothing like that. And so sat out 1 year. I applied to Midwife School of Nursing. Them time that they located at Harford Road, yeah, and so I got through, and all of that. Fast forward, I did 2 years of midwifery school, guys, and I completed and got a diploma for being a registered midwife, and so I started working at a prominent institution 2012, guys. I never forget that day, the February the 6th or the 11th, one of the two. Yeah, and guys, trust me, it was good for the most part, good for the most part. Loved caring for my patients, loved caring for my mothers, loved delivering babies. I've delivered over 1,000 babies during my tenure there. I spent 6.5 years at that institution, and I was born at that institution, so it was a great feeling. I wanted to have my child at that institution as well, to show you how. And respect to all of those tutors, respect to all of the veterans there, veteran midwives, registered midwives who, helped mold, shape me, mentor me, all of the tutors, everybody who took part in, in me learning and grasping whatever needed to be grasped. And so, guys, as I said, it was good for the most part, but in the midst of every good you have, you're gonna have a little cons. You're gonna have contrast, in every good thing. You're gonna have a struggle, you're gonna have a little fight, you're gonna have a little obstacle, you're gonna have a little setback. And that, setback, sometimes it can be detrimental, or it can be, a drastic setback. Whereas, guys, I had completed at that time maybe 2 years or 3 years in that hospital setting, and being a registered midwife, we are trained for the community, and so I wanted to, leave the hospital institution to go into the community setting where, it can be closer to your patients. It can be, have that better one-on-one, seeing them on a regular basis versus the hospital. You just see them during their, if it's iris, then they'll come to that institution, but you'll see them just like an in and out type of setting, whereas the community, you'll see them more on a regular basis, because then they'll have to come to child health care clinic, and you follow them up. You have a more set follow-up, so you'll see them right throughout, see the kids them right throughout, and all of that. And guys, when I tell you that you have setbacks in all the good that you can speak about, or throughout your life, whether it be in your personal life, in your home life, family life, be it in a workplace life, wherever it may be. I had some wonderful persons that I worked with, good teamwork people, and I miss those type of people. I love people who can work as a team and who are good when working with team, because in midwifery, you alone cannot work. It takes team effort so that mommy and baby could be okay, mommy and family could be all right. It takes teamwork, to make the whole community, family at large, feel good and feel all right. And what led me to not wanting to go back was when I found out I was pregnant. And let me go back a little before the whole pregnancy story. When I had applied to go to, the community to work as a registered midwife, and 3 of us applied, and only 2. So 3 of us, me and 2 other unregistered nurse midwife and another registered midwife. And the other registered nurse midwife and the registered midwife, their documents were signed off for them to go, and my document was not signed to go, and I was supposed to be promoted out to the community setting. And guys, when I saw that, it kind of demotivated me, in the sense where sometimes the persons that are led to be in charge, or the persons that are led to supervise and to, make the necessary go ahead on certain things, to see that they are the ones who will hold you back, to see that they are the ones who will try to stifle you. It's very demotivating when you're in a setting where you love your job. It is your passion to do that job. But when the powers that be, they don't like teamwork. If you're on a particular ward with a set of nurses that you work well with, they will break up that that little team group, or that group of persons that you work well with, in order to get the task done for mother and babies and families. They will break that up. So sometimes you're in a work setting, and the powers that be, or the persons that are in charge, or the persons that are set to be your supervisors, or the person that were set to be in charge over you or over a particular department, can be very same hindrance in your way. And guys, when I tell you that I was demotivated to the point of me not wanting to go to work, not that I did not love my job, not that I didn't love my patients, but when you see that your name was on a list to be promoted, and the very same people in that institution prevented you from going or from getting that promotion, but they would push up their friends to get a certain benefit. They will push up their friends to get certain promotions, and they will hold back some. Guys, when you can comment down below and tell me if you have ever been in a situation like this, workplace wise. And trust and believe, people like these are everywhere. They're in our families, they're set out there as our friends, and they're in the workplace. Them people are out there. And what broke the camel back is when I was pregnant and I asked to be on a particular ward. And it's like sometimes you have to go in depth to tell them your business. And I'm not that type of person to just come out and just tell people. I am more of a reserved type of person who really love to observe people. And I'm a one-away person, if you want to call it that. I have friends, but few. And I weigh what I say to a certain amount of people. And it's like, whenever there's anything happening, even in your personal life, you must come and tell them outright. And even in my early stage of pregnancy, I was set to work on a ward that is very tedious. That ward, surgical ward, is a whole lot of work. And I had to come out and tell a particular supervisor that I am pregnant in order to be placed in an area or in a department where it's not so hectic. Kudos to all of the supervisors that can supervise and who listens to. I am not an insubordinate person, but shout out to the supervisors them who listens to the employees and who understands your plight without you even have to go into your personal, life or personal issues to come out right and tell them. Shout out to the supervisors who are out there, who understands and who empathizes. And so sometimes you can be in a job, you can be in a position of work, you can be in a specialist area of work. And you're working good, you're working well. And the very same people that are set above you to supervise or in charge of you can be the very same people that will give you hell. And so it's not that because I didn't love my job, and it's not that because I didn't like working, because you're gonna have people that in wherever you are, whatever institution, wherever place of work, whatever position of work you might be in, you're gonna have persons who, will slack off with work and persons who you don't like to work with and whatever. I never let that get to me. And then another factor too, the shortage of staff, especially on the night shift. And even today, I wouldn't want to do any more night shift work. Even to this very day, I've done 6.5 years on and off on flexi shifts. And the night shift, especially when you have a family, it's not something, but somebody has to do it. I'm not saying that I would never ever work at next night shift in my life. Not saying that. But when you're working on night shift and you're short staff, sometimes 2 nurses, sometimes 2 midwives on a particular ward with 50-odd mothers, 60-odd mothers, how can you give optimal care? And so it's not only on the basis of, those who are in charge of you in a particular institution. Sometimes it's the higher level of people as well, even in the government, area. And I'm sure this has been happening before even me become or became a midwife to many others. Sometimes the shortage of resources too. It stressful when you want to do particular tasks where you know you're supposed to do even for your patient, and you don't have the resources in the facility. The government not providing the resources. You have to be improvising as you go along, improvising. And so all of those factors boiling. And before I be there, and you know, at one point, guys, me even start to go work. Sometimes I'm tardy. Me even start to go work. If I'm feeling too exhausted, I not even try to go. Me call in. I call out or call somebody and ask them to call out for me. Shout out to a particular person who's always calling, always can call, and she pass on the message for me. But that's my reason, guys. And if you're in an institution, guys, and you're having, you know, times where you feel demotivated, you don't even want to go to work, you know, it's okay to take a break for even 1 or 2 days or even a week if you're due for your vacation. It's okay to you know, let somebody know that you're close with. Say, why so and so. I am not feeling, I'm demotivated, I'm stressed, I am, you know, this person is giving me a hard time. We can speak about it. And so this is my message, and this is the reason. These are the reasons why I left. And I leave with no regrets. The only regrets I have is that, you know, I had, you know, patience. But, you know, being a good midwife, or being a person who was in it for the work in itself and not only about money, because everybody knows, say, you know, Jamaica no pay. With nurses, them not get pay, or them forget pay. With midwives, them not get pay, or them forget pay. With police officers don't get pay, or them forget pay. And the soldiers don't get pay, or them supposed to get pay. The persons who are working out the front line, essential workers, don't get pay, or them supposed to get pay. And that is the reason why many persons are leaving as well, and because of the lack of resources and the nonchalant, don't care attitude of even the powers that be. Them just cater about for them money and we are going off for them pocket. But I'm a passionate person. I loved my job and I love my patients. Even to this day, I have patients who still have my number, still contact me, still would ask me questions, and I would still answer, even if I am not currently working in that post or practicing, none at all, in my career field or my career path. And I say, shout out to all of the supervisors, them who empathize with the workers and who try their best and who are good leaders. And not many persons, many are called, few are chosen, and not every one of them was said my supervisor can even lead. And that is the reason why I left my job and left everything and start over a new life, a new page, new everything. Thanks for watching, guys. You know, can comment down below whatever, you know, you guys have gone through, you know, in our workplace, or, you know, if you have left a job, what made you leave, or whatever the case may be. And, you know, just give me some positivity on this video, guys. Like the video, share the video, you know. And for those who are in stressful situations, be it work or home, just hang in there and keep going, and just pray to Father God, because if I never Father God, I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be right here telling you guys my story, telling you guys my peace. So blessings, Peace and love. Be nice, be kind. Remember, guys, if Zibo a plate of food and can give somebody throughout this Christmas, so they do that for them. And don't forget Christ. He's the reason for the season. Big up on yourself, love on you. Thanks for all the support. We don't know how much time I'm going to say this in every other video I'm going to do, but thanks for the support. Peace and love. Bless you. Merry Christmas when it comes and a Happy New Year. Big up on yourself. Love you.